Hey guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. This is your brother Ogs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Take 1 second to help the channel and it will be much appreciated. This video is about my Champions League last 16 preview. Stay tuned until the end and you won't be disappointed. Everybody knows how many teams we have. It's 16, of course, and you can tell. All of them, things are getting very, very serious in this stage of the competition. And I made already a video about my bracket, okay? So the previous video in the same channel was about my bracket. I gave my opinion. Who's gonna win, who's gonna qualify for the quarterfinals, the semis, and the final. So you have just to click on the link below or in the card. You will see the video at the end of this video so you can watch and get in the comment section down below. Give your predictions and let's have fun. It's about having fun. Nobody knows what's gonna happen, but we are just guessing and we're gonna check at the end of the season who was right and who was wrong. Now let's move on to the games on Tuesday for the Champions League, starting by Club Brugge against Aston Villa. Form guide. This is all competitions for both teams. Club Brugge won 2 games in the last 5. They lost 1. They drew 2 games. And for Aston Villa, they drew 2 games. They won 2 games and they lost 1 game in all competitions, right? Now let's check on head-to-head in the Champions League. So head-to-head has nothing to do with other competitions, but only in the Champions League between the 2 teams. They only met 1 time in the history of the Champions League, and Club Brugge beat them 1-0. They scored, only 1 goal, no draws, no wins. So this one is gonna be like the second game that they will play in the Champions League in the history of the 2 teams. Who's gonna win the game? I think it's gonna be a draw, a 2-2 draw in the first leg. But I think the tie is gonna be won by Aston Villa, and we're gonna make another video next week for the for the second leg, basically. Let's move on to the game between Dortmund and Lille. Form guide. All competitions for Borussia Dortmund in the last 5 games, they won 3, they lost 1, they drew 1. For Lille, in all competitions, they won 3 games, they lost 2 games. So there is no big difference in terms of form for the 2 teams. And then they never met before in the Champions League ever. So this is going to be the first time that they played together. Okay, score prediction. I think Dortmund are going to win 2-1 in the first leg, but the tie is going to be won by Lille. So I'm going to give you my score predictions in the second leg, but I think overall Lille are going to qualify for the next round, the quarterfinals of the Champions League. All right, my people, let's move on from this game to PSV against Arsenal. Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. For the form guide. Okay, we have PSV are not really doing that good. They lost 3 games in the last 5. They drew 1 and they won 1. And I heard that Van Persie, ex Arsenal player, is gonna be their manager. So it's gonna be very interesting for Arsenal. In the last 5 games in all competitions, they lost 2 games, they won 2 games, and they drew 1 game. Very interesting. Head to head, they have some history in this competition, playing against each other. So all games that they played, 8 games, Arsenal won 3, PSV won 1, and they drew 4 games. Score predictions. I think this game is going to be a 1-1 draw away, but I think overall Arsenal are gonna qualify for the quarterfinals. All the details will be in the video before the second leg, right? Now let's move on to the other game. Tuesday, March the 4th, Real Madrid against Atletico. This is a derby, the Madrid derby, and everything goes out of the window. Form goes out of the window when you play against your local rival. So it's not going to be an easy task for both teams. Form guide. All competitions in the last 5 games, Real Madrid lost 1 game, drew 1 game, and they won 3 games. For Atletico Madrid, they drew 3 games, they won 2 games. Atletico got some kind of momentum. They won the last game, and Real Madrid lost the last game. Head to head. This has to do only with the Champions League. So they met. Every time that they meet, look at that. Real Madrid won 5 times in the Champions League because they met like 9 times. 2 draws and 2 wins for Atletico Madrid. Yeah, they've been like a nightmare for them when it comes to Champions League. Still remember Ronaldo goals, the last minute Ramos goal in the Champions League final and all that. A derby is a derby. It's going to be a very complicated game. But Real Madrid in this stage of the competition, they don't joke around. They take business seriously. And I think in the first leg, Real Madrid to win 2-0. And in the second leg, it's going to be a draw. But I'm going to just reserve that. And I'm going to publish another video before the second leg. But the tie is going to be won by Real Madrid. Real Madrid will qualify for the quarterfinals, in my humble opinion. Moving on from Real Madrid to Feyenoord against Inter. Form guide. In the last 5 games, all competitions, Feyenoord won 2 and they drew 3 games. Inter won 3 games, lost 1, drew 1. Feyenoord been doing very good, let's be honest, in the Champions League this season. They are just unpredictable. You don't know what you get from them. Inter are the only team from Italy that represent the country right now in the Champions League. They're going to try to do everything in their power to win. The first leg, I think Inter are going to win it away. I think they're going to win 1-0. Yeah, 1-0 to Inter in the first leg away at Feyenoord. And the second leg is going to be 3-1 to Inter. And yeah, I'm going to save all the details before the second leg. But you got the point. Inter will qualify for the quarter finals. And I forgot even to remind you that this game is going to be on Wednesday. We're talking about the games on Wednesday already, March the 5th, 2025. Another game on Wednesday, Benfica against Barcelona. It's a very good game because it's always a lot of goals. Remember that. So let's check on form guide between the two teams. So in all competitions, Benfica won four games in the last 5. They drew 1. The same for Barcelona. They won 4 games. They drew 1 game in all competitions. Now let's check on head-to-head. This has to do only with the Champions League, not other competitions. Benfica won 2 times when they played against Barcelona in the Champions League. In the entire history of the Champions League, Barcelona won 4 times and they drew 4 times. It's going to be a very interesting game. Barcelona away. I think Barcelona are going to lose away 1-0, but they're going to win in the second leg 3 at home in Barcelona. And all the details are going to be before the second leg. So I will save that, all the details. But I think Barcelona will win the tie. Moving on, Bayern Munich against Leverkusen. Very, very good game of football. The last few games, form guide. Bayern Munich won 3 games, drew 2. The same for Leverkusen. They won 3 times and drew a couple times. So they are almost equal in every aspect here. They never met in the Champions League at any stage since the competition started. I want Vincent Kompany to win. I want Bayern Munich to win. Many people are, they're still doubting this brother Vincent Kompany. So I will really want to see Bayern Munich beat Leverkusen. And I think they're going to do it. 2-0. 2-0 for Bayern Munich. The second leg, I'm going to discuss about it, when the times is around. But I think the tie is going to be won by Bayern Munich. We move. Let's now discuss about the last game on Wednesday, March the 5th, 2025, PSG against Liverpool. This game is going to surprise many people, right? So let's check on their form guide first. Form guide, PSG won all their games. 5 games, 5 wins. Liverpool, in the last 5 games in all competitions, they won 3. They drew 2. All right. Now, let's go to head-to-head. How many times they met in the Champions League history? Once. They met once, and PSG... Oh, wait. No, not once. Twice. Okay? Twice. They met twice. PSG won 1 time. Liverpool won 1 time. They scored the same amount of goals. 4-4. So as you can tell, 2 teams that are doing pretty good. Ousmane Dembele is on fire. Barcola is on fire. Jeremy Doué is on fire. They have so many good players, PSG, but also Liverpool got Mo Salah. They have Luis Diaz. They have Gakpo. Gravenberch. They have so many good players. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. But I have that cheeky feelings. I can't even speak that PSG are going to beat Liverpool 3-1 in Paris. I don't know how, but I have that feeling that PSG been beating teams for fun, and they're gonna beat Liverpool. Like, it's gonna surprise many people, but it's the way I feel. So PSG 3, Liverpool 1, and I think the second leg we have time to talk about it, but I feel like PSG are gonna knock Liverpool out of the competition. Get in the comment section down below and give your opinion, and let's keep the conversation going. Blessings.